the build, operate, and transfer model of public-private partnerships to a private company. In the statement, the committee should, Mr. Speaker, inform this House whether the report which was done on the 18th of 6th, on the 19th of June 2018 was adopted in terms of the report was done by the Departmental Committee on Transport, Public Works and Housing, and the report was on the inquiry into the proposed Kenya Airways privately initiated investment proposal to Kenya Airports Authority. Mr. Speaker, I want to confirm if the Kenya Airports Authority has entered into an agreement with MS Adani Commercial Limited, a private company, to lease out Jkia under the build, operate, transfer model of PPP, and if so, state the terms of this agreement and indicate the associated costs to be incurred by the airlines and other users of Jkia, if any. Mr. Speaker, the second issue I would like to request is that the committee tables the contract documents of this agreement or any other agreement that has been signed in the Senate and indicate the ownership of MS Adani Commercial, the processes undertaken to identify and award the lease, and state whether there was public participation in the process. Mr. Speaker, I would like also the statement by the committee to state whether a tendering process, a proper tendering process of this agreement was done. And I would like them to indicate the ownership. Sorry, Mr. Speaker. And I would also like them to disclose the details of the award of the contract, the number of bids received, the criteria used in selecting the company awarded, as well as the cost of the award. Number 4, provide the details of the contract between Kenya Airports Authority, the Mezes ALG, a Spanish company, that transacted as the advisor to this deal, indicating the ownership of the company, the processes undertaken to identify the award of contract, to develop an air transport policy for Kenya, and the subsequent payment of the 160 million shillings to this company. Mr. Speaker, I would like the committee to furnish the Senate with the notices of meetings, the agendas and the minutes and resolutions which the board of KAA passed on the 15th July 2024. And finally, Mr. Speaker, I would like also to state whether the committee chair should inform this House whether the government plans, as it has been stated by the MOU that is available, whether the government is planning to avail free land to this company known as Adani to build a city-state side development on this land, which may lead to many disputes and issues on that land. And Mr. Speaker, I would like the committee chair to tell us whether the Ministry of Land has been involved in this transaction also. Thank you, Mr. Speaker.
Statement pursuant to Standing Order 53-1, the Senate Majority Leader. Call the next order. Okay, proceed.
Thank you, Mr. Speaker. Mr. Speaker, sir, pursuant to Standing Order number 57-1, I hereby present the business of this Senate for the week commencing Tuesday, 30th July 2024. Mr. Speaker, sir, the status of the legislative business before the Senate is as follows. 49 bills are pending conclusion in the Senate, of which 42 are at the second reading stage, while 7 are at the committee of the whole. 20 motions are pending conclusion, 21 petitions are due for reporting, and 378 statements are under consideration and by respective standing committees. While I am delighted, Mr. Speaker, that some progress has been made on the debate on bills at the second reading stage, there is a build-up at the division level which we must address. As indicated in today's order paper, orders number 8 to 16, we have pending business awaiting decision on division. I request the majority and the minority whips to mobilize the requisite number of delegations for the voting to be undertaken. With respect to business for the coming week, the Senate Business Committee will meet on Tuesday, the 30th July, 2022, to consider the business for the week. The tentative business for Tuesday will include business not concluded from today's order paper, as well as business indicated in the notice paper attached to the order paper for today. However, at its meeting on Tuesday, 23rd July 2024, the Senate Business Committee resolved to prioritize consideration of select committee business. I request respective committee chairpersons and movers of the business scheduled to prioritize plenary sittings to prosecute their business. Mr. Speaker, sir, the tentative business for Wednesday, 31st July 2024, during the morning sitting, will include business not concluded in the order paper for Tuesday, 30th July 2024, and the following motions. 1. Report of the 147th Assembly of the Inter-Parliamentary Union IEPU and related meetings held in Luanda, Angola on the 23rd to 27th of October 2023. And 2. Report of the Inter-Parliamentary Union IPU Global Conference of Young Parliamentarians held in Hanoi, Vietnam from 15th to 17th of September 2023. 3. Report of the Kenya delegation to the extraordinary session of the 6th Parliament of the Pan-African Parliament, PAP, held at the Galanga Convention Center in Midrand, South Africa from 20th to 27th of March 2024. 4. Report of the Kenyan delegation to the 148th Assembly of the Inter-Parliamentary Union IPU and related meetings that were held in Geneva, Switzerland from 23rd to 27th March 2024, and 5. Report of the 14th Ordinary Session of the Plenary Assembly and related meetings of the Forum of Parliaments of the International Conference on the Great Lakes region held in Livingstone, Zambia from 15th to 19th April 2024.